Hello and welcome to round 2 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast. I'm Catherine Haleko and I'm here with Terry Morrow. Say hi, Terry.
Hello.
Usually on this podcast we talk about parenting issues, but once a week Terry and I like to get together to discuss TV, movies, books, and other entertainment topics because it's nice to talk about something other than parenting for a change. This week we resumed our West Wing watch with the campaign episode Freedonia, but we also continued our last few episodes of One Day at a Time with I think it's number 12 from season 3 called Drinking and Driving. So what did you think of this episode?
Well, it was more fun than I thought it was going to be based on where we left off the last episode and...
The title.
The title, yes. I was waiting for when Schneider got in a car with them or something. But no, it was two relatively completely separate plots.
Right.
And both of them, I mean, the driving one was fun and funny, and the more serious one of Schneider having fallen off the wagon was nicely done, I thought. It had just the right amounts of him stonewalling and then him admitting it and then him really coming to terms with it. I didn't feel any one of those phases was, oh, come on, or, gee, that went by too quick. It seemed it was really nicely done. The fact of Alex finding him drunk and then, basically turning him into his mom was, I liked that. I thought that was a good character to have be part of that story arc. So the only false note to me was, Penelope hitting on his sponsor at the end. I know.
I thought that was stupid. Like, that guy was obviously a jerk.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't even that he was like charming and you say, oh, well, yeah, it's inappropriate, but I can see it. He seemed to be set up to be a complete jerk. But
what would she see in him when after the last two guys were adorable and sweet?
Yes. I guess what she sees in him is that he's Joe Manganiello and he's hot, but still. Guess we have to hit on the guest star. There's a line in his contract that said, I will stand there and be handsome. And you have to find somebody to hit on me. But, and he does that well. But still, the character seems sleazy. So other than that, I thought it was very nicely done and very nicely handled.
And Lydia, as always, had some good lines.
As always, yes. She is very funny. And I will be sad. This is the kind of episode that makes me sad to think of the show going. Because it was just very nicely calibrated, nicely worked out, people who care about each other, doing things that show that. And... nothing really over the top, just sort of very realistically done. And, that's too bad. I wish we were looking forward to the next season instead of, apparently there's still according to a tweet I saw, there's still a possibility and the things take time, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. The whole... Elena testing for her driver's license and having Alex have to sort of calm her down from an anxiety attack. That was a callback to a prior episode. Was well done.
Yeah. How about that? Like as though things were playing, following one after the other in a
order. Interesting.
That's right. How about that? Yeah. But yeah. It's nice.
Yeah. So, good job. Sorry we won't be seeing you anymore. Except for one more.
Well, one more episode. And, they dispatched Schneider's girlfriend in this one, too. These folks are hard to date. What the heck?
I know. Did they say they broke up or they just didn't
you're gone.
Show her?
Yes. No, she called, I guess Avery is the girlfriend. Penelope said I called Avery and they broke up. So she was broken up with off screen, as if we
so
wouldn't
that they
maybe
wouldn't
have
have to pay that actor to come back.
I guess so. Yeah, at least Mateo got to get one more scene, one more paycheck. With her, it was just sorry, girlie. We won't be needing you any longer. Maybe she'll be back next week. I was hoping she would turn up in this because
she's cute.
Yeah.
Well.
But, she seemed to hit it off with his dad, so maybe she went off with him. I don't know.
I hope not.
Well, I hope not. That would be a good excuse to drink,
no
I guess,
kidding.
if your sleazy father steals your girlfriend.
Your creepy, like, evil father. So,
yes.
Well, why don't we move on to The West Wing? This week, we watched Freedonia, which is another campaign episode in their way of alternating White House episodes and campaign episodes. This one is in New Hampshire, so we get a lot of Josh and Donna and Santos and Matt Santos, and we also get Amy Gardner. So yay for Mary Louise Parker coming back,
eating an ice cream cone.
Funny,
just cause.
So I enjoyed that. Having her back.
Yeah.
So yeah, what did you enjoy this one?
I did. I didn't remember having enjoyed it as much as I did in watching it. So I was surprisingly happy to revisit it. And finally, is this the one? Is this the episode after which Josh gets his mojo back? Because I'm ready for it. Come on, man. So you finally admitted that, yeah, you know what? I seem to be running this campaign as a hackathon, and that's, giving voice to what we've been thinking all along. Like, come on, man, you're supposed to be the one who's doing stuff in a brave, bold new way, and instead you're
right. And it was Santos himself who did the brave, bold thing of doing the live ad.
Right. Which, yeah.
But it wasn't Josh's idea.
But I did like the fact that That's right. Although Santos was very charitable about it, that he did have the idea to do an ad, and also that he did the most important thing, and that was to pick Matt. So he had that much vision, and if he had picked somebody more hacky, it would have been a completely different thing. So Josh did at least have that much vision, and apparently at some point now he's going to just be bold.
We hope,
I guess. He needs to find his presidential advisor voice.
Yes. Not just his presidential voice, which
exactly
Santos is looking for. So.
Yeah. But, I thought it was good. I enjoyed seeing things come along, and I thought that it was not completely fantasy, how it all turned out. I wish there was a little more there to Santos's bold ad. But, you never know these days what is going to catch the attention of the media. So, could be. Could work.
Right.
You never know. These days it would be a Twitter campaign, but, and even though it was presented as being not the way that the candidate wanted to go, the chicken thing was kind of funny.
And as was Donna getting caught on camera chewing out the chicken.
And as was CJ saying, "You never engage the chicken. Didn't you tell that girl don't engage the chicken?
Didn't you teach her anything?" Yes. Very funny.
Yeah. So that was good. And what is your opinion on as debated on the podcast? Was Will actually asking Donna to dinner, or was he just asking her to dinner?
I'm kind of with Donna. Like, when you say it the way he said it, it makes it into a thing. She's like, we had dinner all these other days, but we just went. You didn't ask me. So I'm with her. It sounded like he was trying to make a move.
So he was going for it, but with plausible deniability.
Yes, I think so.
Which is appropriate under the circumstances. And I enjoyed them both acknowledging that there was absolutely nobody else in the campaign for them to go to dinner with anyway. So,
what was it? They're all 14 years old and they iron their jeans. I'm not sure, how to interpret that. Like a person who irons their jeans. Okay.
As long as the only thing they're doing, because there's nobody else around to do it with, is having dinner, then that's fine. You crazy kids, go ahead, get yourself a burger. But I don't want you to be doing nothing else, because there's nobody else to do it with. If we're supposed to be interpreting that, then I refuse.
Right. So, that was The West Wing.
Yeah.
And you know what? They made a big deal about how the title is Freedonia because there's a thing from a Marx Brothers movie. Mm-hmm. But I could have sworn there is a town called Freedonia in New Hampshire, but maybe
in New Hampshire.
Maybe I'm
look.
crazy. Maybe
well, but they did tell the
York
story. Matt did tell the story
it's
in the
in
thing
New
about.
York, sorry.
So well, he was talking about the New Jersey debate in New Jersey. So maybe if it's in New York City, I guess it could be. Could have been, but we are supposed to grasp the greater irony of it, and not.
Right.
Oh, well. So next week, all the campaign trail fun is behind us, and we're back in the White House.
Back in the White House, where things are not as fun as they are. What
is the title of the next episode?
It is Drought Conditions.
So that sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Nothing more fun than Drought Conditions.
Yep. So yeah, next week we'll watch that, and we'll watch One Day at a Time's most likely final episode, which is called Ghosts.
Well,
which seems sort of fitting.
How we're looking forward to watching episodes called Drought Conditions and Ghosts. Yes.
And
good
ghosts.
Times.
Join us, please, because that's going to be it for today. And we invite you to subscribe to our Parenting Roundabout podcast so you won't miss any of our episodes because, you don't want to miss out on the drought conditions. We have something new for you every weekday. And as always, you can find recaps, links, and an opportunity to comment on our website at parentingroundabout.com. Bye, Terry.
Bye, Catherine.
Bye, everyone.